So, hey, this might be a little bit of a jump scare for you guys. I'm spinning in my chair. So basically this is gonna be like my first ever video with face cam on, I think, and history of all of YouTube. So, hi. Yeah, I just felt like it would be kind of fun to like commentate over my own gameplay. And yeah, just because I felt like it, you know, and no other reason really. So, yeah, let's start the video. Okie dokie. So, Celeste, basically one of my favorite games of all time here. And pretty much it's just a really good platformer, just in general. It's so well made. I love how simplistic the what's it called? The controls are. It's just really fun, you know. And I'm just putting I'm saying this fluff right now because we just went through the prologue. Prologue is just hopping around. There's nothing much to the prologue. Anyways, here's where the fun begins. Chapter 1. Forsaken City is pretty nice. I can beat this around, oh lord. I can beat this in around 1 minute 20 seconds. And this one is, it's mainly just a bunch of, what's it called? Wall bouncing, where you're just like dashing into the corner, and it's like really satisfying when you do it, trust me. You just go, cha, and then you like just ricochet off the corner. It's super fun to pull it off, and it's all over the place in chapter 1. So it's kind of awesome. I made a little mistake there almost, but I recovered it, so we're chilling. Anyways, my Forsaken City is pretty good, actually. I'd say, for my level. I say that as I die, but, you know, I think it's pretty solid for where I'm at. I know a lot of the top level runners, of course they have cleaner movement, but routing wise, it's pretty similar what I do here compared to the world record. Of course, this last room right there, the top runners use a lot of neutral jumping to get over the little cliff thingy, and I am not consistent at it, not enough to where I can pull it off in a real run. It's sad, but it's time for Forsaken City. Okay, so Forsaken City is probably Old Site. Chapter 2, Old Site, is probably one of my favorite levels because it's just super duper fun. And if I recall, I mess up a silly skip and just retry, which awesome, and then I pull it off right there. That skip is really funny actually because it saves not too much time, but a little bit of time. Basically, when a cutscene happens, it changes your position this way horizontally, but not vertically. So what I do is I extended hyper and then dash diagonally upwards and then skip the cutscene. So then by the time the cutscene's over, I just appear inside the dream block, and it's kind of really fun. Yeah, it's a new trick I've implemented pretty recently, so that's pretty fun. Yeah, and this part right here is a really cool bit because you do this really slow high super and then just like hyper past everything. And this is the longest room in Old Site right there, and basically you don't want to die there because that's a huge time loss. Luckily I didn't die there, and this is the last bit of Old Site. I really like Old Site because it's just fun I love the dream blocks, they're just a lot of fun. And then this last bit is just fun because you can spam, oh, I did it wrong there, but you can just spam hypers and just zoom through the level. And yeah, I love zooming around. I know the top runners implement corner kicking, which like does crazy stuff with your momentum. I haven't gotten that far yet, okay? What do you take me as? Okay. Anyways, Celestial Resort. This is, I'd say, I think it's a pretty challenging level for like someone starting out. Celestial Resort. Definitely on my first ever playthrough ever, it took me like 2 hours to beat this level. Things change, okay? You can get better, okay? I can beat this level in like 8 minutes now. This room is really funny because on entrance cycle, you can do very specific running, walking. If you just walk, I keep messing it up in the video. This is actually so sad to watch. But if you keep walking just nonchalantly, you can just like make it past and no questions asked. A really interesting thing about this level though is the entry cycles and death cycles. Basically the dust bunnies in this level, which are the red things, that's what they're called, dust bunnies. Pretty cute, I know. They have their own little cycles. They go back and forth, back and forth. But when you first enter the room, they have a specific cycle that they go on. It's the same every time. When you die, it's offset. It's like a timing thing, and the timing's offset. So sometimes you gotta like memorize the death cycle just in case you die, so you know how to work around that offset. Nice extended hyper right there. Oh, it's so fancy. Yeah, so basically this level is pretty interesting. I've got to, here in the video, this is Huge Mess, the checkpoint, and it's a pretty long checkpoint, and there's actually a specific order you want to go through these things in, because normally you would want to, you could just go in any order, realistically, but the fastest order is bottom, top, right, middle, bottom, top, middle. And oh, hold on, I'm gonna do something cool here. I'm gonna do a little that thingy. I forgot what it's called, but basically I just kicked off the little corner bit, even though there are spikes. It's a fun little tech that it's just fun, you know. It skips that little bit, and I know it's utilized in Golden Ridge, but I don't utilize it there, so yeah. It's also used in 5B, but I haven't even implemented 5B into my own runs. I'll be real with you, I've been practicing 5B a little bit, but my 5A is just better than my 5B currently. Like, I don't know what to tell you. yeah, I just gotta get good enough at 5B where it's just better than my 5A, which I'm not at that point yet, so that's fine. That's a fun little trick right there on entry cycle. You can just keep holding left and you're just all good. No worries there. And there's the towels. Wow. Anyways, I keep bonking myself on that little stairway. Anyways, oh boy, we're about to go to the next checkpoint of Celestial Resort. This level's pretty long. This is Elevator Shaft, the name of the checkpoint. Elevator Shaft is pretty much, there's a cool skip. It's a pretty well-known skip in the Celeste community. So, like, if you're a gamer, you know what's coming up, basically. So, I like going into that room first, just because I don't have to do. It doesn't take me back to the very start of the room. Anyways, there it is. I did the skip, the elevator shaft skip. Wow, through the dust bunnies. I utilize pause canceling there. Pause buffering. My bad. That's awkward. I use pause buffering there, and it's pretty cool because you can just move frame by frame, and it's very handy for that specific portion. I also use it in I would use it in 5B also for a different trick that they utilize called Bubs Drop. That's still in the practice phase though. We won't be seeing it in this run. Yeah. Basically, I just died there, and this Oshiro bit is kind of annoying. Bear with me here as I die like 5 times to Oshiro in the same dang room. I swear. Okay. Yeah, never really been a big fan of this Oshiro section. I kind of die a lot and it makes me sad. Anyways, we're making it to, this is the last bit of the level. It's the longest room in the game, which makes it extra sad when you die here. So basically, I just want to play as carefully as possible, and it should be golden. Would you look at that? 7 minutes, Celestial Resort. That's pretty fair and dandy. Especially seeing as I died to Oshiro like 5 times in the room like earlier on. Like 5 times also. Anyways, Golden Ridge. Wow. This level's just really pretty. I love the look of Golden Ridge. But the mechanics here I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, oh my god, I kinda hate this wind mechanic. It's kind of annoying. Okay, that was a little crazy movement right there. We don't talk about that. Anyways, yeah, there's some skips in this level. They're interesting. I think I put them into use here. It's been a minute since I've played this level, or you know, done this run specifically. Anyways, so there I go on my way. Actually, I used a fun trick there. An interesting thing is when you crouch dash into a bubble, your hitbox is like smaller by just a frame, and it's kind of awesome. Also, by the way, I just did that silly little corner jump thingy again. Can't remember the terminology for the life of me, but I did it again. Anyways, so I'm gonna do a pretty cool little skip here, because these little blocks take like actually forever to drag you around places. It's annoying. And there I just extended hyper and it just launches me over. No waiting needed. We do not like waiting. Waiting is no. Anyways, uh-oh, that's awkward. I just died. Tragically. There's a fun little skip, a little thing you can do right there. It's an extended hyper onto Pink Cloud, but I'm too scared to do that because doing it the normal way, it doesn't save that much time. High risk, low reward. Yeah. Anyways, oh, here's a cool skip. Basically, once again, this block is very slow and annoying, so we extended hyper through the spike thingy and just climb our way up. Awesome. This room specifically, in particular, I've never been a big fan of this room. It's kind of annoying. I know I can do that bit a little faster, but shut up. Anyways, back to the madness and the chaos of this run. Right now, oh boy, I have entered the snowball zone. I forgot what this checkpoint is called. But there are snowballs, and they are not your friend, these snowballs. These snowballs are kind of the bane of my existence. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are the bane of my existence in this game. But pretty good game overall. Yeah, these snowballs are just super annoying, and you gotta play around them because they take away the fun. Anyways, I'm just messing up the bubble movement here. We finally made it through. There's a funny little thing you can do up there that I just did. It's pretty cool. I skipped some platforming because you don't need to do all the platforming. I mean, it's just a suggestion, really. And there we go. You skipped a cutscene when you get into the tram, the little cart. Be sure to remember that. It's not when you enter the room. Okay? Remember that for me, please. Because I've made that mistake many a times. Anyways, Chapter 5, Mirror Temple, 5A specifically, because I told you guys already, I don't like 5B. My 5A is just better than my 5B right now. I'm practicing so my 5B gets better, but I can do 5A well enough. I die as I say that twice. This is a cool little double wave dashing I'm doing here, and I'm dying every single time. So we're gonna... We did it! Yay! We did it! Anyways, so we ignore how many times we died right there, and we skipped the little bubbly thing. Anyways, so basically, we're gonna meet Theo over here. He is a cool guy. We'll be seeing Theo a bit later. This is right about the point where Oh yeah, I do this funny little launch right there. It's pretty cool. It's very fun. Just zoom. Just it's kind of awesome. I know. Anyways, this is the point where you choose if you want to go to 5B. I chose not to go to 5B, and I will complete 5A. This level is pretty maze-like, actually. Just like how all the keys are laid out and everything. On like a first ever playthrough ever blind, you could be stuck here for like a few hours. I know I was stuck here for like 2 hours just because there's like so many different paths and everything. It's ridiculous. But the speedrun has found a lot of ways to just skip that entirely, and it's kind of awesome. So anyways, wowee, it's a seeker, you guys. Yeah, and you gotta confirm that death right there. Confirming death is basically just when you press the A button after you die, it skips the little animation. And it's important every time you die to just mash the A button. That was the hand motion of mashing an A button. I swear, look at me, guys. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty important to mash the A button when you die. Especially right there, because it happens in like slow motion, I swear. So, yeah, anyways, we made it to the Seeker area. Wow, that's so cool. I messed up the little, oh my lord, I just died right there. That is actually so sad. Yeah, basically the Seekers, the red guys here, can press the buttons for you. What are they? The coins? They can activate these coin thingies for you. So basically, it's a pretty smart idea to just, do the work for you. Which clearly I have not taken advantage of here. A little awkward, but happens, I guess. So, yes, this checkpoint, search. Basically, there's a pretty important skip in search. It's called search skip. Wow, I know, crazy. But, search skip is pretty cool because you just do this little reverse thingy and oh wow, would you look at that? I just skipped 2 minutes of looking for keys and everything. Something I just noticed there. So basically, when you can, there's little rocks, the rock platforms that disappear after a while. They disappear faster if you jump off of them. So basically, what you'd want to do is stand on the rocks to activate their falling effect, and then just jump, do a little hop, and then you go down. It's a pretty cool little trick that I just noticed I completely forgot about utilizing in this run, apparently. So that's sad. Anyways, here's the end of, this is the last bit of, whatever it's called, 5A, Mirror Temple. And there's a lot of fun, Theo's fun here. You can just toss him around, and there's a lot of funny little interactions he has with other things. He can press buttons for you. He basically works as like this shield against the Seekers. It's kind of awesome. And you can kind of just dash and toss him and pick him up, and it's really cool. Also, we just zoom with momentum there. It's crazy. I know. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, but you just it's just really fun to move with Theo in this level. I just completely messed that up. Oh my lord. Yeah. So there we go. Wow, what you looking at? And here's the last important room of Mirror Temple. I don't know why it's blanking on me. This is basically the last room that you're gonna die in, because the next room is just waves of stuff. And I think I have pretty clean movement here. Or not. I don't remember. I think it's pretty fine. Those waves kind of just trip you up and you just gotta, deal with it, I guess. Anyways, that was chapter complete. Wow. Mirror Temple, chapter 5, 12 deaths. Pretty fine. Sounds pretty good to me. I should implement B-side sometime. Eventually. Anyways, chapter 6. It's chapter 6 time, you guys. It's reflection. Wow. Yeah, basically this level is also really, really, really pretty, but, the mechanics in this level also aren't my favorite. So, you win some, you lose some. Anyways, so we got this golden feather thing, and it's an interesting little power up here, whatever little item. It's pretty much, it's way easier to control it on a controller, like I do, so yippee, yay me. But there's actually a lot of top runners that play this game on keyboard for whatever reason. And it's just kind of harder to control on keyboard. So yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. There's a cool little skip here. You can just start neutral jumping. Neutral jumping, my goodness. Neutral jumping is just basically you can infinitely wall climb. It's kind of awesome, and I just did it right there, right in front of your eyes. Did you catch it? I hope you did, because I'm not rewinding the video. Okay, so, anyways, I just go, like, top path pretty much the entire time for this section of the level. I'm pretty sure the top runners nowadays use 6B. Apparently the B side for this level is just even faster than the A side. So I guess I gotta learn that too, right? Like, gosh, okay. Wow, more learning. I hate learning. Anyways. Yeah, basically, this one was really pretty, and I actually love the boss fight in this game, in this level, against Battling. I know, she's kinda crazy cool, and she's edgy, and she's awesome. And basically, her boss fight is like one of the coolest boss fights I've ever seen, ever in my life. So, that's something to be proud of. Anyways, I think my routing here, my little golden feather thing, I think I could have done that faster. I'll be real with you. I think I could have used one less feather. I gotta lab that out. I gotta test that real quick. But anyways, hey, would you look at that? We're almost at Battling right now. Wow, that's crazy. It's been 3.5 minutes. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it's really interesting that I can kind of beat the first 5 out of 7 levels in the game in just like 25 minutes. And then the last level in the game takes like 14 minutes. It's kind of like the last two, mainly the last one, are just like, they take up the majority of the run. So yeah. Be careful, okay? Anyways, oh boy, it's almost boss fight time, guys. Yay! There's a cool little thing that you can do here that I just did not do right there. Basically, you can hyper, and you hyper off the Kevin block. By the way, those thingies are called Kevins. They're named after the sound designer, I believe, for this game. So kind of awesome. And Kevin blocks, basically they give you so much momentum that you can just zoom through that one little corridor right into Badeline's zone. And this boss fight's just really awesome because you just keep dashing into Badeline, and it's just so good. and just everything about this game. Anyways, enough about that, okay? Yeah, basically we're just beating her up. And a cool little thing you can do is basically Badeline pushes you backwards whenever you hit her, but as long as you like dash forward, you can kind of just like, you know, you can resist it a little bit, and you know, that was close. Basically, this game is just kind of really cool, and I'm just looking at the fun colors right now. I'll be real with you. Oh my lord. Okay. Anyways, but actually I struggle a good bit with this level, honestly. I really need to cut down on my time here. And yeah, clearly this chapter 9's not my best, and I should practice more. That's why we practice. So yeah, I don't have much to say about this. I'll be real with you. But basically, yeah, it's so cool. Dialogue. I have just not been reading dialogue this whole game, and if you have not played this game yourself, it's actually like a really sweet story, and it's just, oh my god, you gotta play this game if you haven't already. It goes on sale for like $5. Like, this game is so good, and it's just $5. An actual steal. Like, buy this game. The story is just the sweetest. It's, oh my god, the message, it's everything. It's just everything. Anyways, so we're making progress through here. I think this is the second to last. Yeah, okay, so this is the last room in the game. Well, the last dangerous room in this level, this chapter, you could say. Would you look at that? I did it first try, which doesn't happen too often. I'll be real with you. I die in that room pretty frequently. So yeah, basically you want to take advantage of a lot of wall bouncing here, which doesn't look like I'm doing. So gotta brush up on that too. But basically that's the end of this level. Would you look at that? You gotta wait till you land first, and then you skip the cutscene, and that's that. Chapter 6. Chapter 6 complete. Wow. You clap for that. And would you look at that? it's been how long now? And we're on level 7, chapter 7, you guys, the summit. We're gonna climb to the top of the mountain now. Isn't that crazy? So we're 31 minutes in, and I have 1 level to beat. This is where the run gets really scary for me. And basically I just go in complete stress mode here, and especially when I'm on like PB pace, personal best pace, not world record pace. I'm not that good yet. Yet, mark my words. Basically when I get into like PB pace, I'm like just like super worried I'm gonna like make mistakes, and I end up making more mistakes. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't even wall bounce there, huh? You can just skip a whole little bit. You can skip the little platforming. I guess I just didn't learn about that until after I made this, or did this run. Yeah, I haven't PB'd since my last PB, isn't that crazy? Anyways, yeah, basically this final level goes through all the mechanics of the previous levels and mashes them all up for one big finale. Yeah, basically, yeah, this level's pretty cool, and I'm just gonna ignore all the platforming that they made for me and just dash through everything. It's kind of awesome, this game. And yeah, so pretty much that was the end of the Forsaken City portion. Wow, would you look at that? Yeah. Oh, and if you've noticed, I mean, it's a minute detail, but I've been wearing these gloves, and basically these gloves are kind of like the best thing ever. Basically, when I do a lot of gaming, specifically Celeste, or Super Smash Bros. Melee, any Melee fans out there? Anyone? Anyways, when I play like Melee or Celeste, my hands start hurting a lot, like, oh my lord, they hurt, okay, they hurt. And basically these gloves, just like, they're compression gloves, and basically they just help relieve a lot of that pain. So if you are experiencing like carpal tunnel stuff from gaming because you're a bit too much of a gamer for your own good, yeah, I totally recommend these compression gloves here. I think you can see the name of the brand right here. I reviewed them as pretty good. And would you look at that? Oh my god, we're in the chapter 3 portion of of the level. Isn't that crazy? On entry cycle for these dust bunnies, you can just walk casually and then dash up. It's pretty cool. I like doing that. Yeah, basically we're gonna talk about cycles again because we're in a chapter 3 portion and there's dust bunnies. Wow. There's a cool little, a tiny little skip later on that I don't know if I take advantage of here, or if I don't know, because I'm kind of like actively learning things as I play this. Like I do some speed runs, and I do some learning, and I do some more speed runs, and I do more learning. So I don't remember how much I've learned as of this recording, but I know there's a little skip. I don't know if this Stella knows. Okay, this Stella knows. You can just kind of do that, and it skips a little bit. It's pretty handy. yeah, it's kind of awesome. And hey, would you look at that? It's the last bit of this checkpoint. Isn't that so cool, you guys? I don't like this bit of the checkpoint. I kind of die a lot. I just died right there. Also, something I just thought of right now is that I keep getting these Steam friend notifications, like, and they just show up in the recording, and I'm like actually so sad that happens. But I can't do anything about it, so too bad, I guess. Yeah, basically, there's a cool little skip you can do right here with a wall bounce, but I just completely forgot about that, so you won't be seeing it. But it skips this this room right here. I don't have to do this one anymore. I've graduated from using this room, which is pretty cool because, you know, sometimes I die there and now I don't have to. You know, it's funny because some of these skips take advantage of the little secret strawberry areas. Oh my lord, I did not even get to, I did not even, okay, there's another skip there. Basically, there's secret little areas of strawberries, and normally you'd have to go out of your way to get them on a normal playthrough, and they're normally more challenging, but they're rewarding because you get a strawberry. Sometimes, in a few circumstances, those strawberry rooms are just easier. They're just easier, or faster. They're faster than just going through the thing regularly. So, contrary to popular belief, you do actually collect some strawberries in the 90%. It's funny. I think I normally get like 2 or 3 strawberries, depending on how many skips I do successfully. Anyways, this bit's a little, oh my lord, I just died. And this bit's pretty cool because you can just wall jump off of all those blocks. Normally, on a normal playthrough, you'd kind of want to like hang on to them and then jump when the timing's right. But I just, you ignore all that and you just skip past it. I've never liked this one room here. I kind of die a lot in one specific section that's like, I just died there if you were watching. Right here. That one little bit, I die so often. My goodness gracious. And hey, would you look at that? That's this portion of the room. Isn't that wild? There's a fun little bit here. Basically you just, it's a secret little room. I think that's another strawberry room. But basically you just skip past the whole bit of platforming right there, just for funsies, because why not, you know? Apparently utilizing other more advanced tech like wall kicking, you can make it through the normal way faster. Oh no, I don't. There's another really cool skip in this room specifically that I just did not use here, where basically, yeah, I don't go into that lower area at all anymore. What you want to do is you bubble up to the top area and you just do the spike corner jumpy thingy that I've mentioned like twice, but I don't remember the terminology for. You do it right there basically, and it's kind of awesome because you don't have to do that bottom room and then come all the way back up. It's slow, okay? Trust me. Hi. Anyways, there's some cool little, oh my lord. There's, I see. Basically, yeah, there's cool movement that I could have done and I do now in my speedruns, but I didn't do in this PB right here. It's crazy. I speedrun this game a lot, and I don't always get a personal best. And even when I like implement brand new movement tech that's like, whoa, I'm zooming through this game faster, or I find out little skips here and there, I just I just end up being not as fast as some previous run where I don't even use those skips, and it's a little crazy, and it makes me frown, I tell ya. But like, what? Anyways, there's some more wall bouncing that I need to take advantage of in this section right here specifically. And yeah, looks like I'm making my way just fine. My goodness gracious. Okay. Anyways, this is pretty much the most is scary. This is the scariest part of the game here, or most anxiety-inducing, because you got the clock at the top right corner, top left corner, and like this is the last part of the entire game. This is where it all matters. Once you get to the flag up there, that's the game. So this is like this is it. So basically I get really scared around here, but yeah. Yikes. Okay, anyways, yeah, this part of the level is just a lot of I play this game this portion of the level pretty like similar to a normal playthrough, albeit I like to imagine I die less than someone playing on their first playthrough ever in their life. I hope. That would be a little scary. Anyways. Yeah, there's a cool little countdown they have going on with these checkpoint flags. And oh my lord, these Steam notifications. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, yeah, I know like the third checkpoint flag, or checkpoint flag number 3 is like the last scary part, because the last 2 checkpoint flags are more or less just climbing upwards. It's pretty simple. You skip the cloud right there by just going upwards and just keep holding up, and that's all you need to do. We're moving up in the world. See what I did there? Yeah, I'm kind of a genius. Anyways, hey, would you look at that? It's checkpoint 3. Oh my lord, I died right there. Of course, very stressful part of the game. It's scary, I tell ya, scary. And oh hey, would you look at that? Oh my god, you guys, this is it. Oh my lord, I don't have much commentary for this part. I drew what? Anyways, so yeah, this is basically the last part. Do not die here. It's very simple, and you don't want to die on the last checkpoint. And hey, would you look at that? That's time. Would you look at that? Hey, you can take a look right there. Hey, 45 minutes. That's crazy. I'll be real with you. I thought my PB was 46 minutes. I just completely forgot, I guess. Anyways, 45 minutes and 19 seconds, Celeste. Isn't that crazy? That was me. I did that. Look at me. Those were these fingers. These fingers are pressing on these buttons. Anyways. Yeah, that was that. That was my review, my reaction to my own video. So, if you're still here, I'd be surprised if you're still here. Like, my goodness gracious. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you probably did if you stuck all the way through. So I applaud you for that. But yeah, basically that's the end of the video. I just felt like doing this, so I just did it. You know, this is my first ever video using Facecam. Like, wow, you get to see my face? That's a first. I don't know if I'll do more of these or just more videos in general. I don't really know. My YouTube channel's gone through like a lot of phases, and you know, right now it's kind of been in like I just upload speedruns, just my latest speedrun. I just put it up there, and that's about it. Just I guess documenting my speedruns. I guess, whoa, fancy. Yeah. Let me know if you want to see more, because I guess I'd be willing to do more. I really don't know how to end this video. So, bye. So, I'm gonna be like watching a video down here, and you're gonna be, I'm gonna do a little movie magic, you see. I'm gonna put the video somewhere like down here, or maybe it's gonna be over there. Oh no,